Hello folks, and welcome to a brand spanking new Let's Play. This is something that I've kind of had in my back pocket for a while because I've been wanting to do it, because I've played some of it. Not very far into it. It's something like a 20-25 hour long game, and I've played maybe 2 hours into it, gotten stuck, and not really been able to get much progress. This is Vagrant Story, a game developed by Squaresoft, that's Squaresoft, not Square Enix, back in 2000 for the PlayStation 1. This was pretty much hot off the heels of games like Final Fantasy VIII, which had this very distinct art style and a very distinct way to illustrate their characters and whatnot. And you can tell it gives off a very heavy Final Fantasy Tactics vibe, and they definitely pull a lot of, framing and story techniques from the likes of their Final Fantasy franchise. So I'm going to let this scene play out, but scenes after this I am going to go ahead and provide dialogue for. So, yeah, enjoy. You know that your character might be a slight badass if he gets to deliver the line, "Reinforcements. I am the reinforcements." So yeah, from now on I am going to be providing actual, my own talking for those kind of scenes. So, here we go with Vagrant Story. Lots of loading, by the way. I am playing this from my PS3, so it's got a slight bit of loading things. I'm never gonna get used to these names. Duke Bardorba. Have you found Sydney? Not yet, sir. Put out the fires or we'll lose the manor, and all will be for naught. Split the knights into 2 groups, one to douse the blaze, the other to exterminate the traitors. Right away, sir. Where are you, Sydney? Show them who they're dealing with. Torch the chambers and kill the hostages. Aye. We've no time. Let's finish this before the blades arrive. Right, let's do it quick and get out of here. Who goes there? Here we go. And here is pretty much the gameplay of how Vagrant Story plays out its battles. You press circle when you're in a fight and you draw your sword, and then you can enter battle mode. If you have a target that's close enough, you can target individual parts of their body. Now, depending on what parts of the body you target, you can inflict different effects. Like, for example, if you take out their legs, they'll have a reduced movement, or you take out their head and I think it critical hits more often. I gotta relook at the manual in order to find it out. And different body parts have different armor values and a different percentage to hit. So yeah, it shows you pretty much everything you need to know about the character as you're targeting them. I'm gonna go for headshots. Yeah, look at that 57 hit. Ow, jeez, that hurts. And every time you attack, for every attack, you increase your risk. As your risk increases, you have a lower chance to hit your target. So you want to take that into account depending on what attacks that you decide to use. Yeah, heavy damage to the head. Now some enemies do have a certain amount of certain weak points. Like later on, you'll see me targeting things for big damage, but they are harder to hit. So you want to keep that in mind too. By the way, none of this is actually shown to you in the game. You pretty much have to look at the manual, which, since I'm on the PS3, is all right here in the software manual. Look at that glorious cover. God, that's a glorious, lovely cover. Anyways, back to the game. Didn't mean to target the arm, but hey, did the trick. Well, have you found it? It's no use. There's nothing like that here, anywhere. Keep looking, damn you. I'm telling you, Sydney. The nights are nearly upon us. Stop your whimpering. You'd come this far only to leave empty-handed? Now search. Curse the Duke. Where's he hidden it? You sure the Duke really has it? Does the damn thing even exist? You doubt me, Hardin? You doubt my power? Forgive me, I did not intend. But Sydney, any longer and there will be no escape for us. Fine then. Bring the boy and come with me. Don't move, Sydney. I've a bowgun aimed at your heart. Now turn around slowly. You're no knight, are you? Bind her legs with that rope. Ah, a risk breaker. A royal guard dog. Did you not hear me? Bind yourself now. This is an unfortunate turn of events. Hold it! Sydney! I'm the one you want. Hardin, go quickly. Go to Leamonde. You, stop! What's going on? You were most certainly dead. Leave the back from the grave stuff to the fairy tales. You've given me quite a scratch. Show a little more respect for fairy tales, Riskbreaker. To talk. My apologies. I've no time to toy with you. Quite the escalation, huh? Go from fighting two, barely armed guards to fighting off against a dragon. Because, that's healthy. This guy is actually super simple. You just gotta, hit him. Just keep on hitting him. That's all it needs to do. If you're lucky, you'll be able to kill him before he even gets off his fire breath. Come on. Okay, I was wondering if I could hit his neck from down here, but he wasn't bent over enough. Yeah. Luck is on my side today. And yes, Hironobu Sakaguchi is attached to this. I love it. And now we get into the game proper. Not that we had any tutorials or anything. The body is but a vessel for the soul, a puppet which bends to the soul's tyranny, and lo, the body is not eternal, for it must feed on the flesh of others, lest it rust. Let it return to dust whence it came, therefore must the soul deceive, despise, and murder men. So the knights who came were not the king's men, but the cardinals? Knights of the Cross, led by Guildenstern, my lord. The Crimson Blades in direct service to the cardinal. Guildenstern led his men towards Leamonde in pursuit of Sydney. I see. Send one of your men in the armor of these holy knights. Set fire to the manor. Fire, my liege? The fool Sydney used his wyvern. We can't have witnesses telling the world, now can we? But the hostages, your family? Irrelevant. Burn it. Burn it to the ground. What of Parliament? The VKP, Valendia Knights of the Peace, have formed a squad to deal with the felons. The risk breakers, those meddlesome fools. Your will, my lord? Leomonde is yours. Let no one out of the town. You can deal with Sydney and the blades there. And Parliament? I'll deal with those watchdogs. They won't trouble you further. And the young lord, Joshua? He is my light, my soul. If aught should befall him, as you wish, my lord. Am I fated to rot and wither? This game does that. It'll toss text boxes at you, and you don't know if you have to press circle to continue. And people dead all over the place. Leomonde is an old town with a history of over 2,000 years. Its walls have seen many battles. They are stronger than the mightiest forts of Valindia, and as the sun wheels through the sky, the beauty of their shifting colors surpasses that of any palace. The grand cathedral that towers over the town center is the symbol of Leomonde's indomitable spirit and is the holy ground of the devout Iolcus priesthood. At its height, Leomonde was a thriving community, more than 5,000 people strong. 25 years ago, a great earthquake brought that chapter in Leomonde's history to a close. Well, the two sentinels are dead, murdered. This is the only way in? There's a great crevasse preventing entry above ground. And from the sea? Nay, sunken reefs that rose during the earthquake form a gauntlet of whirlpools, too dangerous. You do know we sent ancients in thinking those ruins were the Molenkamp base. Not one returned. On account of whirlpools, I'd wager. Surely it was men who killed them. How was it down there? Come down and see for yourself. According to the survivors, our comrade Agent Wright headed out for Leomonde before noon. Of course, the reports are vague, and we cannot deny the possibility of inaccuracies. Yet given that there is only one path to infiltrate Leomonde, this office believes the reports to be valid. What's this? That's what I'm here to find out. It does seem well fortified for a wine cellar. Oh, Leomonde's wineries once vied with the best of Valindia. Since they went out of production, the remaining vintages sell for a premium. If I find any, consider them yours. You plan to go alone? An agent with no combat experience would just be a liability. Tell me what you know about Molenkamp and this Sydney fellow. Sydney Lostaret, leader of the religious cult Molenkamp. His real name and age are unknown, one of many self-styled prophets of the apocalypse. So why would a cult missionary commit such a crime? I do not know what the Cardinal thinks, but the VKP believes he is no prophet. Indeed, he is in dark alliance with Dark Barb Dorba, don't know why I keep tripping on that name, who controls Parliament from behind the scenes. That the cult is but a front. Perhaps this is a sign of some falling out between the two? Or merely another Cardinal's witch hunts? There are many would-be prophets in the land these days, but Sydney is different. His prophecies ring true, those enraptured by the way he hums revelations as though they were simply ballads. All say the same, he is a miracle. In any case, he has a strange power. He can guess the past of those he meets. He can even read hearts. They say his charisma is such that his followers offer both body and soul to him. Sounds like you're quite taken with him yourself. Agent Riot, if I do not return by the morrow's eve, inform HQ, won't you? Godspeed. We sent men to monitor the abandoned mineshaft that leads to Leamonde. All were found dead. At the entrance, 2 bodies were found, 2 knights of the Cardinal's crimson blades. Our men were murdered with swords, but the knight's wounds show they died by their own hands. At present, we have taken the bodies into our custody, and our specialists are continuing the examination. Except from Greyland's Incident Investigation Report, Section Pi. Ah, vintage wine. No live burials today, thanks. A strange power indeed. I, too, would talk to myself going down into the depths of some wine cellar that leads into a city that is currently locked off. But I'm going to go ahead and leave off the episode here. And when we return, we actually get into the meat of the game. Excuse you, sir. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys are as excited as I am to play this. I've been told by many, many people that I should play this game. And again, I've been wanting to. It's just... It's been a little intimidating, and I've had to go try different methods of trying to record this. So, yeah, I'll get into the nitty-gritty details about that next episode. So, again, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers.